got your spot this week. And as far as you go, Steve Bradley, you think you're hardcore? All that newfangled twisting and flopping you do doesn't make anything to me. It's not going to mean anything when I come at you this week with everything but the kitchen sink. There's people like you back home. I used to whoop a hog pen like you every morning before breakfast. I'm telling you, I'm the new hardcore king of Memphis. I'm the hardcore king of everywhere. And if you want any, why don't you just lace your boots up, Steve Bradley, and come get some.
Out of control. PowerPro Wrestling. PowerPro Wrestling. PowerPro Wrestling. The Power Hour. Hello again, everybody. Corey Macklin and Dave Brown here at ringside. Expect the unexpected. The Power Hour already underway. We got a battle royal just started here as Bulldog Reigns in the parking lot says he's going to be the hardcore champion. He's going to be the top guy here in Power Pro Wrestling. Well, this match right here is to determine the contender for the Power Pro Championship, Court.
And this is just the opening bout today on the Power Hour. The winner of this bout today will face the Power Pro Heavyweight Champion. We're talking about the big J.R. Smooth.
He won the championship very quickly after he came to Power Pro. He hasn't been champion very long. He may not be very long after today. We'll see who is going to be the contender. Speaking of the champion, here he comes strolling this way right now.
Yeah,
J.R. Smooth. Meanwhile, going in the middle of the ring, Kurt Angle working against Big Mick Tierney. There's J.R. Smooth with the Power Pro belt slung over his shoulder. Oh, we don't have a chair for you. We didn't plan on you staying, actually.
Big week for you coming up, J.R. Smooth. You got the Redbirds Rampage coming up Friday night, Tim McCarver Stadium. And today on the Power Hour, you got the winner of this battle royal.
I'll tell you something. All these boys up here, they're after the smooth guy, J.R. Smooth. They want what's right here in front of the table right here. This is what it's all about, the gold up here. PPW, you put the belt on the right guy. When I came up here and I whooped Michael Hayes' butt, this is what I got right here. Now all these chumps up here, come on over.
Well, winning the title is difficult. Retaining it is sometimes much more difficult. The match continues in the ring. That's Glenn Kulka as he has Alan Steele back in the corner.
Hey, I hope Michael Hayes is watching this and Bam Bam Boom. Let me tell you something. I hope they're back home in Tennessee where Chattanooga training, getting ready for the 28th. Because come 28th, me and my man Glenn right there, we're going to put the works on him.
Steve Bradley up on the ropes as Kid Wicked is trying to throw him over the top rope, but he did not do it.
J.R. Smooth's over here cheerleading. He says, go ahead, you can talk now, you can say something.
Yeah, thank you. We'd like to. Over the top rope goes Alan Steele. He's out. Glenn Kulka has eliminated him.
There's Alan Steele out on the concrete floor. He's eliminated.
Kid Wicked into the turnbuckles.
J.R. Smooth's over here cheering for his partner, Glenn Kulka. Uh-oh, there's somebody there.
Bradley went over the top rope. He went in after Kid Wicked, and he grabs Kid Wicked and pulls him out of the ring, and then tells the referee that he was over the rope. So the referee has just eliminated Kid Wicked, too. Wicked and Bradley both gone.
Looks like Derek King's gone. Yeah, there goes Derek.
He's out of there.
Hey, what I'm trying to tell Mr. Smooth over here, while he's cheering for his partner, Glenn Kulka, it could come down to him against Kulka.
That's exactly
right.
About
that, have
you guys don't know, but I got a plan. If it does come down to Glenn Kulka, you think me and him are going to go at it? You're a bunch of fools if you think that.
Well, you signed the bout. You're going to have to go at it. There's Bulldog Reigns.
Bulldog's gone. The man who would be the hardcore champion he wants to be. It's Kurt Angle, Glenn Kulka, and Vicious Vic Grimes. That's where we are right now as the Battle Royal continues.
He's going to win this one here.
Well, we'll see. Got Vic Grimes, Kurt Angle, Glenn Kulka.
Grimes talking to the referee here.
Yeah, I was just looking at that. Grimes is, and now he's got some words for the fans over there.
He's just hanging back, it looks like, while Kulka chokes Kurt Angle back in the corner.
See, let me tell you something. This is just a little workout for my man Glenn, because the Freebirds, come that day on Friday, me and my man gonna put the works on him.
It's going to be quite a challenge.
Yeah, you got that right. When you talk about Terry Bam Bam Gordy, Michael P.S. Hayes, the Freebirds reunion, they're back right here in Memphis this coming Friday night at the Redbirds Rampage.
I thought 1978 done passed already.
Well, you're going to find out about 1999 come Friday night, too.
And you got that right.
Glenn Coca working on Vic Grimes now. Kurt Angle back across the way. Oh, over the top rope goes Vic Grimes. He's out of it. It's Coca against Kurt Angle.
I'm a champ up here. I'm the man right here.
Johnny Carson, we don't need any jokes and stuff like that, Smooth.
So far, you're the champion.
Yeah, right now you are.
Kurt Angle, I ain't never heard of him before in the Olympics. What year was that?
1996, just
Sure
3
was.
years ago. And that's a long ways from 78 while you out here making all these smart remarks.
What was that, the Special Olympics?
Ah, it wasn't Special Olympics. Boy, I tell you.
Come on now, Glenn, put a hurt on.
It's down to Coca and Kurt Angle.
Angle backed onto the rope. Coca winds up on that right fist. He misses it over the top rope. He goes. It is over.
On that top rope.
I can't find the, there we go.
Well, whether it's baby oil or stay soft roll, whatever it is, you're going to face Kurt Angle coming up later today right here in the Power Hour.
Hell, we can do it right now. We ain't got to wait till the end of the hour. Hey, Kurt. Hey, Punk. Hey, Punk. If you're listening, you got any guts, you won't bring it on right now. This is what it's all about right here. You want some? Put up or shut up.
Kurt Angle says, let's get it on.
He said he's ready. We got the match book later on, and right now, we got one of the fabulous Freebirds standing by, talking about Michael P.S. Hayes. Here he is.
Memphis, Tennessee. Do you find it a little odd, a little strange, like I do, that as much as things change, they seem to stay the same, like cliches? You know what a cliche is, those old sayings you heard ever since you were a kid. But then the older you get, the more they seem to come into play in your life. Like that one about keep your friends close, keep your enemies even closer. Because it's the people that you never think will screw you that end up doing that. Now, ever since Michael Hayes returned to Memphis to PowerPro Wrestling, I've had two people that have really run me over. One, my cousin. Hello, GK. Congratulations, you finally did what you wanted. You cost me the PowerPro title. And number two would happen to be the current PowerPro champion, Smooth. Junior, I don't have to remind you that you and your family and I go way, way back. And I also don't have to remind you that there's another thing that doesn't change, and that's me. Because you see, I'm like time, I can't be stopped. And what you did a couple of weeks ago might have put money in your pocket, but the big problem is it took money out of my pocket, and excuse me, I got a little problem with that. So this Friday night, Tim McCarver Stadium, we're talking about the Redbirds Rampage. Doesn't it only seem fitting that the tag team that revolutionized wrestling, the fabulous Freebirds, will have a reunion? Because after you did what you did, I did get on that phone, and I did call Freebird Mountain, and I got a hold of 285 pounds of walking, talking, roping, stomping, graveyard destruction. It's been 20 years in the making, and this Friday night at Tim McCarver Stadium, Terry Bam Bam Gordy will stand right beside Michael P.S. Hayes as the fabulous Freebirds reunite. Now think about this, J.R. Smooth and Cousin G.K. Did you see what I did on Raw with the Hardy Boys the first time we'd ever teamed up? But what do you think me and Terry are going to do after we've been doing it all our life? This Friday night, Bad Street is back.
And coming up, Rocky the Redbird and words from the WWF's Mark Henry.
It's here. It's big. The Ford Tough Truck Stampede. With low 1.9 financing on the versatile, rugged Explorer. All Explorers are priced to move during the Tough Truck Stampede. Big selection, big savings, like 1.9 on America's best-selling compact sport utility, Explorer. But you better get to your local Ford dealer before they move them all out.
The people who come to us, I think, are extremely responsible people. They certainly are not deadbeats.
The counselors at Consumer Credit Counseling Service talk about helping people get out of debt.
The idea is just to give them respect, to understand that they are here because they need our assistance.
When a client comes to Consumer Credit Counseling, we can get the credit recall stopped in most cases.
Our business is helping people. Very simple. Our net bottom line is people, not money.
This week at Just for Feet, there's a sale on all the colors of the world. Can you dig it? A rainbow of selection. The Saucony Jazz Original starting at $39.99. Whoa! See your day in shades of gray. The Reebok Classic at $39.99. Hey! For $19.99, the Spectrum of the Converse Chuck Taylors. Or at $19.99, white is nice and the K-Swiss Surf and Turf. Your colors and all the others at Just for Feet, where the 13th pair is free, dudes.
Well, the South loves trucks, that's all there is to it. For work or play, just get out and do it.
The truck stop of the New South.
The new Dodge.
The truck stop of the New South.
Dodge Rams are overall America's most powerful line of full-size pickups, the longest lasting. And Ram quad cabs were the first to offer 4 doors. Just imagine the possibilities that opens up.
The truck stop of the New South. The truck stop of the New South.
The new Dodge.
Prince Albert, you in my kind of city. Memphis, Tennessee. Well, let me tell you something, Fat Albert. When I get down to Memphis, it's gonna be all about business. Ain't gonna be no brown hornet around, just sexual chocolate.
That's Olympian Mark Henry coming to Memphis.
Tell you what, got a lot of Olympians around here. Kurt Angle's going to be going for the PowerPro Championship. Here's Rocky the Redbird.
Here he is, Rocky. What's going on? Got a note from Rocky there, huh?
I've been in training. I want to wrestle. I'm going to make it big. Well,
Rocky wants to wrestle, huh?
I don't think so, but it's a good thought anyway there. But we're glad to have you here today. We really are. We're glad to have you out here. And I know last week all this wild stuff that was going on, the big Redbirds Rampage coming up Friday night.
Last week, deal.
Yeah, sorry about the thing on the table and all that sort of thing.
But looking forward to Friday night. We got you at Tim McCarver Stadium. Redbirds Rampage going to be a big night down there Friday night.
It's going to be after the ball game. Got a great ball game coming up first. Then they put up the ring and going to be a huge, huge card. Take a look. WWF and PowerPro Superstars at Tim McCarver Stadium right after the game coming up Friday night after the game.
That's right. Going to be a big night down there, special autograph session as well.
And the Redbirds on a roll. I don't know who's going to be pitching next Friday night, but Rick Ankiel, hottest prospect in the major leagues,
19-year-old,
now a Redbird, and all the other great guys that are already here. It should be a big, big night. Look at that right there.
Battle of WWF Stars when Mark Henry tangles up with Prince Albert. You may remember him as Baldo.
Yes,
coming up. That's one of the bouts Friday night. And then it's WWF's Nicole Bass coming to Memphis in the Redbirds Rampage Friday night. She takes on Derek King, and he's got that CB Wyatt hanging around there with him.
Yeah, and he's not too happy about having to go against Nicole Bass in that match either, but he's going to have to do it come Friday night at Redbirds Rampage. Then the King is going to be back. He will be going against Meat in the match. You may remember Meat, too.
Yeah, Sean Stasiak. Let's hope his mama's not coming down here Friday night. Yeah. That's one of the bouts. Then it's the Freebird reunion. Bam Bam. Terry Gordy teams up with Michael P.S. Hayes. They take on Glenn Coca and J.R. Smooth. That's going to be a dandy of a bout also.
That's exactly right. The Redbirds Rampage plus Superstar Bill Dundee, Kurt Angle, Cannonball Kid Wicked, Mick Tierney, Vic Grimes, Steve Bradley, Bulldog Reigns, all coming up Friday night. The WWF and PowerPro Superstars at Tim McCarver Stadium right after the ball game, and it should be a great night of baseball and wrestling. Rocky says he even wants to wrestle here. I don't think we want him to do that, though, but I'm sure he could. He's a big guy.
Oh, no doubt about it. Looking forward to it Friday night. We're going to see you at Tim McCarver, Bird.
Watch. Look out. Look out, everybody.
Hey, Vic.
What's this idiot bird doing out here again? Huh?
Talking about the Rampage.
No, no, no. This is the Vic Grimes hour. All the stuff I do. And these guys trying to steal some of my time. Ain't having it. No way. And you got the idiot Bulldog wanting to do a hardcore match with that idiot Bradley. Last week I beat him so bad he's retarded this week. He comes out here. If he comes on out here, staggers on out here, he'll probably come out here and say something in the aspects of,
Hey, come on now.
Superhero.
Come on.
Never fear. Yeah, I'm your favorite superhero. That's what he'll be saying. Because I beat that boy retarded last week.
Now stop that.
Hey, and he wants. No, there ain't no hardcore match around here unless it's with me. Randy Hale, there is no hardcore match unless it's with me.
Yes, there is. It's coming up today, right here.
I challenge the idiots in the back to a first ever triple threat hardcore match today here. And I know, no, it ain't happening. If they get out here, I'm going to kill them anyway, so it don't matter. It's a triple threat hardcore match.
You're booking your own match is what you're telling me.
I'm booking my own match. I'm doing what I want to do around here from now on. Hey,
Bird, put some one of those red birds.
Hey, come on now, Vic. Come on.
Vic.
There goes run.
The bird
Rocky.
takes off, yeah. Run, Rocky, run. Get away from that guy, because he's nuts. Vic Grimes after Rocky the Red Bird and out in the parking lot.
They made a left turn. Look out. Don't get on Union Avenue, for heaven's sake. That might be the only thing worse than Vic Grimes is trying to cross Union Avenue about now.
Yeah, that's right.
I see Aubrey Wayne headed that way, too. They're out of camera range. We'll find out what happened.
Yeah.
We'll be back with more of the Power Hour coming up. Bulldog Ray's already arrived with a chair.
Yeah, we got to see what's going on with the bird out there with Union.
At the new Dodge, we're full of ideas. Example, a $700 plus package packed with ideas like power locks, power windows, heated power mirrors, and more at no extra charge on the roomy cab-forward Dodge Stratus. Add the subtraction of $1,500 cash allowance, and you have the best idea of all. Less money, more Stratus. Now get $1,500 cash allowance or 1.9 financing for up to 60 months.
You stood in your very first ocean in Florida and tried to see all the way to the other side and understood the wisdom of being a beach bum and sang Beatles songs with your mom while your dad drove the Tamiami Trail, all the while wondering why it ever had to end. And now you watch your daughter in the rearview mirror and say, we're almost there, and it feels so good to be going back to Florida. FLA, USA.
On Action News 5, you learned what some people say are the secrets to winning at the slots.
I will rub the machine, and then I will do this number.
When I pull the handle, sometimes it changes the look of it.
The newer machines seem to be better.
Now, reporter Jeff Abel goes to Tunica to discover if these secrets pay off. Which machines will he play? Which ones really pay off? Find out in a Unit 5 special report. The Casino Test, Monday night at 10 on Action News 5.
The power struggle, the filibuster, the joint resolution, the executive clause, splitting the ticket, yielding to the floor, the committee chair, the exit poll, the man who redefined politics.
My governor can pile drive your governor.
The Jesse Ventura story, coming to NBC Sunday.
You want to know what the scoop is? Well, the scoop is that the most talented athlete of the next millennium has got the most devastating, spectacular finishing maneuver of sports entertainment today. And this very finishing maneuver is the Dragon's finishing maneuver. The cannon, elbow, ball. And then you get hit by the cannon, elbow, ball. It's over. Like the rest of you, I'm gonna set everything on fire!
So, Vic Grimes, you want to make it a triple threat hardcore match? Well, let me tell you something. Steve Bradley's definitely not hardcore, but I am the wrestler of the 90s and into the 21st century. I'll tell you what, Vic Grimes, go ahead. We'll make it a triple threat tag team match or triple threat, whatever the heck hardcore match it is. And I'll show you what I can do because I'll just prove once again that Steve Bradley can do it all.
Sensational Steve Bradley says he's ready for it. There's Bulldog Reigns standing in the middle of the ring. Dave, he's got a chair and a bunch of other stuff surrounding him. We've got a hardcore match coming up on the Power Hour.
Look out, fans, because you got trash cans, dog dishes,
everything
buckets,
you can think of is in there.
Chairs, tables on the side of everything.
Yeah, I see pots and pans and chains, the whole works in there. Here comes Steve Bradley, the former Young Guns champion, steps in, and Vicious Vic Grimes says, hey, this is going to be a triple threat hardcore match, but he took off after Rocky the Redbird
don't
out
tell
of
him
our
where he may
studios.
be. There's Steve Bradley in here. He made quite an impression when he first arrived.
There's Vic Grimes. Look out. Grimes hits the ring. Oh! Pounds him with a chair. Bulldog Reigns waiting on him. The bell sounds. Here's the pin as we get started. Oh, from behind.
Way this works, Corey, the first man to get a pin is the winner of the match. Doesn't matter who it is. It's not last man standing. It's the first one to successfully pin somebody else.
And not only that, you do not have to be in the ring to get a pin. It can be out on the floor. It can be outside in the parking lot, out on top of our studios, wherever it is. It counts as a pinfall. It's a hardcore match right here today on the Power Hour. DDT from Vicious Vic Grimes. Man, oh man, you talk about action. This reminds me, Dave, of those wild and woolly bouts we used to have with the Moondogs and all those guys. They would bring any and everything into the ring. And at that time, it wasn't a hardcore match. It was just a fight. And that's what it reminds me with all of these guys in there today.
Moondog rules then some for this match.
Yeah.
Out of the ring goes Vicious Vic Grimes. He was rolled out by Bradley, who now is after him on the floor. Corey mentioned earlier the falls count anywhere in this one.
Anywhere. Right here live from the studios of TV5. We've got action all over the place. There's Vic Grimes in the back. He's got a ladder. Brings it out. Uh-oh, look out, Steve Bradley. Oh! He catches Vic Grimes.
Great move by Bradley.
Nice drop kick. Look at this, Dave, out on the floor. On the concrete floor goes Bulldog.
I'm impressed that Steve Bradley saw Grimes coming and was able to convert it into a drop kick that put Grimes down on the floor with a ladder on top of it.
Now you talk about hardcore, Dave. This is it right here today on the Power Hour. Action all over the place. Out on the floor they go. Steve Bradley bounces off the ropes. Springs over the top.
What a move! He came right out of the ring over the top rope and takes both of them down as he does it.
What a nice move from Bradley. The guy went flipping right over that top rope. Bulldog Reigns with the boot right to the head of Vic Grimes. It's a triple threat hardcore match. This is the first time I've ever seen this, I think, Dave, in wrestling, a triple threat hardcore.
Certainly first time ever on TV.
No doubt about it.
May have happened somewhere. Oh, look out. That's Bradley.
They go out of the studio in the back.
Back in the hallway, Grimes is chasing him.
That's near our monitors back in the back and near the dressing room areas they're fighting.
Now they're headed toward the dressing room area.
Yeah.
With that door open.
Down the hall there they go in the studios of TV5.
Bulldog Grimes, now Bradley with Bulldog.
Well, they're near the executive offices back there, Dave. These guys,
I don't know where all they're headed, but we're going to run out of camera cable pretty soon, I'm afraid.
Yeah, it looks like we're close to that now. They're going back. Down the hall they go. All three of them is Bradley, Bulldog Reigns, and Vic Grimes, and I can't see anything.
We're out of camera cable.
Yeah, let's take a break and
we'll get a camera in position. There goes the referee. We'll be back in a moment.
Got to catch up with this.
I'm really tired of wrestling with all my my bill.
Wrestle? Did I hear somebody say wrestle?
King.
Listen, you don't have to wrestle with bills or any money problem. Just call my friends at Golden Title Loan, 745 cash, and get a loan on your title or check advance.
Really, King?
Sure, and there's absolutely no hassle. No credit check. Just call 745 cash.
Everyone knows you're a winner, King. I'm calling Golden Title Loan.
Take it from the king. Go to Golden Title Loan, 1538 Getwell.
It's the oven torch. Think of the tips.
Right, pizza boy?
Everybody in the pizza business is looking for a way to deliver oven-fresh pizza. Domino's has a better idea. The Domino's Heat Wave. It's like a portable oven for the best tasting Domino's ever. Get 2 medium, 2 topping pizzas and a 2-liter bottle of Coke for $13.99.
Well, the South loves trucks, it's all there is to it. For work or play, just get out and do it.
The truck stop of the new South.
The new Dodge.
Dodge Dakota has the largest standard cab in its class. In addition, it's been ranked the most appealing compact pickup 2 years running. Add air at no extra charge, and it's still only $13,655. All signs point to Dodge Dakota.
The truck stop of the new South. The truck stop of the new South.
The new Dodge.
Tonight, the night of the pretender.
Trust me, you're not gonna believe this.
Prepare for the truth exposed.
Remember me.
It's all new, and it's all night.
Who are you?
I'm you.
The season finale with Jared's chilling homecoming.
What'd you find?
My father.
The center's up to something twisted.
Something they called Project Gemini.
They're stirring the genetic stew, Sydney.
Jared meets his clone.
What kind of nightmare is this?
No!
The spectacular Pretender season finale. NBC tonight, 8/7 Central.
Here we go. There's a shot. That's what we saw last time, Dave. That's just the hall. Can we get, I don't know if we can get our cameras back. Well, they're outside now.
Good grief. They must have gone out a back door or something. They're out by a garage storage area and the satellite garden.
Look at that. There's Steve Bradley. There comes the referee. He finally got him with it. Whoa! Big gallon of water. Looks like he's just smashed over the head of Grimes and Bulldog. Steve Bradley looks like he's got the upper hand right now, Dave.
Looks like somebody's starting a Mountain View water truck or something there, huh?
Into the van they go. Man, talk about wild and woolly action. We've got it today on the Power Hour. Man, he rams Bradley's head. And he hits the referee. Yeah, now come on, Big Grimes. Grimes looks like he's got a table out there.
It's over.
I don't know where he's gotten it from.
Yeah, that's what it is. Big old long folding table. He's setting it up beside the van.
Out on the parking lot.
As we left the air last week, he leaped off the van onto a table. The table turned over, and he ended up landing on the parking lot.
Ooh, right into one of the station satellite vans.
Yeah.
Big Grimes sets Bradley on top of the table there. Uh-oh, he did the same thing last week, Dave. This guy's nuts. Climbing up on top of the station van is Big Grimes.
Right.
Oh, what is that? The Redbird with water. Oh, he misses. The Redbird with the water gun shoots him.
Look at that.
Redbird counts. He got in. He got in. Steve Bradley wins. Bradley wins the hardcore match. Redbird makes the count. How about that, Dave? The Bird counts it. Holy cow, what about here today on the Power?
Not what Mr. Grimes had hoped for. Bradley continues battling Bulldog Reigns, but Bradley has won it. It's over. Bradley is the hardcore champion of this day, anyway, on the Power Hour.
That table's in about 15 pieces, and Bradley wins it. The Bird makes the count. Can you believe that? Out in the parking lot, 1, 2, 3. There's Bulldog Reigns on his feet. Yeah, we've got to take a break now, and be back with more. What else can we expect on the Power Hour today?
You never know what to expect.
Bluff City Honda, your only home-owned Honda dealer, does it again. Great prices on 99 Accords with automatic. Lease yours for only $159 a month. Choose a super new 99 CRV with automatic, just $229 a month. Or pick a new Civic with automatic and buy it for just $13,595. And there's financing as low as 3.9% APR. We've got great prices, great selection, and great hometown service with fine used cars, too. Your only home-owned Honda dealer, Schaefer's Bluff City Honda, 3254 Elvis Presley.
It's S&K's double play sale, and here's the pitch. If you plan to spend $200 on a suit and you rush over to a department store, you probably won't get to first base. But if you come on over to S&K, right now you can score not one, but two great-looking suits for under $200. Button for button, stitch for stitch. These are department store quality suits, two for under $200. So play with the winners. Come to S&K and save, because if you go to the department store, you're going to strike out.
At the Commons, Eastgate Mall, Germantown, Bartlett Town Center, and Winchester Court.
Do you have good credit, bad credit, or even no credit at all? We can help you. We're Value Plus, located at 2466 Covington Pike next to Saturn of Memphis. We have it all. Sports cars, luxury cars, economy cars, big trucks, small trucks, and SUVs. Everything from Camrys, Accords, Cavaliers, Oldsmobiles, Explorers, Suburbans, Tahoes, and the list goes on and on. Come see our friendly staff today. Value Plus, 2466 Covington Pike next to Saturn of Memphis. Value Plus, a member of the Gwatney Organization.
You may notice that my lips aren't moving. Not having me actually on stage saves a lot of money, which is being passed along in the form of a dandy Dodge Durango lease rate. Just $349 a month for a handsomely equipped two-wheel drive Durango with the best cargo room, passenger room, and power in its class. Dodge Durango. Unlike me, it really moves. See the friendly Dodge dealer near you.
If you can't find it in here,
There's
man,
Big Grimes.
you can't find it anywhere.
What is he, what is he doing? He's got the bird. Big Grimes.
Get off me! Get off me!
Jumping on Rocky the Rockin' Redbird. The bird, I tell you, we had him here as guest last week, come back this week, and Big Grimes pulls that same stuff again.
Yeah, let's get him some help back there, some more help if we can, and we've got us an interview from Nicole Bass from WWF. Let's take a look at that right now. Let's get some help for the bird back there.
A long time ago, I was in a gym, and I had a friend, and I have a friend. His name is Brandon Baxter. Brandon happens to be a very good friend of mine, and Derek, you made a big mistake by trying to ruin his good looks, because now I'm coming to Memphis and I'm coming to Jonesboro, and I'll be there to kick some butt, and you've messed with the wrong person.
All right, she's coming for Redbird's Rampage. Speaking of which, let's talk more about it. It's at Tim McCarver Stadium. It's coming up this Friday night. It's after the ball game. You see great AAA baseball from a team which much of this season has been in first place in Pacific Coast League. They got some home run hitters. They got the #1 Major League prospect in a left-handed pitcher, Rick Ankiel. Cardinal fans have been buzzing about this guy for a long, long time. He's with the team now. I don't know if he's pitching that night or not, but he's on the team. It's a great Redbirds team this year. Go out and see it, and then stay around for the Redbirds Rampage. WWF's Nicole Bass will be going against Derek King with C.B. Wyatt in his corner there.
Yeah, I think they're going kind of swiftly here on these bouts as you see them go across. But all of the big names are signed, and they're going to be at Tim McCarver Stadium with the fabulous Freebirds reunion. They reunite coming up this Friday night. The King, Jerry Lawler's there. Bill Superstar Dundee, Kurt Angle, Chris Cannonball. We saw that video on Cannonball earlier. Kid Wickett's there. Mick Tierney, Big Grimes, Steve Bradley, Bulldog Rings. Call that number at the bottom for more information. It's 721-6000 for more ticket information. I was out at Tim McCarver a couple of weeks ago, got an opportunity to see the Redbirds against New Orleans. Exciting atmosphere out there. Great crowd on hand. And it's going to be fun to see
Terrific baseball
right there on the field coming up this Friday night, Tim McCarver Stadium.
And coming up then in Jonesboro, Arkansas, next Saturday night. It's not tonight. No, PowerPro Wrestling is next Saturday night in Jonesboro, so not tonight, next Saturday night at the Earl Bell Community Center at 8 o'clock. You can pick up your advance tickets right there for PowerPro Wrestling, and it is going to be a good one. WWF and PowerPro are going to team up in Jonesboro, too. You can win free tickets to Raw on the WWF.
Yeah, Raw's going to be in Memphis.
It's going to be coming back to Memphis once again. All of that coming up in Jonesboro as K-Fine presents this big night at the Earl Bell Community Center. Again, it's not tonight, K-Fine night, PowerPro Wrestling next Saturday night at the Earl Bell Community Center, 8 o'clock in Jonesboro.
Yeah, heard you say K-Fine. Speaking of K-Fine, got some people here today from K-Fine. I want to bring out and talk more about that in just a moment. But right now, Lady Luck Casino's coming up Thursday, June the 3rd. We got a special autograph session there at Lady Luck, PowerPro's top superstars. 7 o'clock's the bell time there at Lady Luck. And Kennett, Missouri's coming up.
Kennett, Missouri in the Boot Heel at the American Legion building. Advance tickets are on sale right now for Kennett, Missouri. That'll be on Friday night, June the 4th.
Looking forward to that as well. And then we got June 11th coming up. Wynn, Arkansas. There at the National Guard Armory in Wynn. Handsome Jimmy Valiant Boogie Woogie's going to be in Wynn Friday, and that's June 11th. Wynn, Arkansas. There Friday, June 11th.
Absolutely. Then the following night, Saturday, June 12th, 8 o'clock at the New Daisy Theater back in Memphis, Tennessee on Beale Street. New Daisy Theater Boogie Jam 99. Handsome Jimmy Valiant and much more coming up Saturday, June 12th. PowerPro Wrestling.
Henderson, Tennessee at the high school. Special appearance by Phil Hickerson right there in Henderson. That's coming up Friday, June 18th, 7:30 bell time in Henderson. That's PowerPro on tour. And again, there's no wrestling tonight in Jonesboro, but next week, next Saturday night, we're at Jonesboro at the Earl Bell Community Center. Looking forward to that. Got Jason Gregory here with me from K-Fine. Hello, Jason.
How you doing there, Corey?
Doing great. Welcome to PowerPro.
Oh, it's great to be here. I came here today, to extend the hand of friendship. We're going to be doing a Salvation Army food drive next week. Your chance to win WWF tickets for June 21st, Monday Night Raw. And I came over to extend the friendship of hands to the PowerPro Wrestling. Yeah. And but I'm having a little bit of trouble here, Corey. I'm having a little bit of trouble. I don't know how to react with Brandon gone. What Derek did to Brandon was absolutely insane. I can't stand it. Derek at K-Fine, we thought he was our friend. We're definitely friends with Brandon Baxter. Derek, he played basketball with us, and he's nothing but a jerk.
Hang loose, Jason. Here he is now. Speak of the devil. Here's Derek King, CB Wide, his head of security.
First of all, let me just tell you this. Nobody cares about K-Fine radio station. Nobody cares of Brandon Baxter. The only thing is, I'm going to be in Jonesboro. That's what everybody should be concerned with. Nobody cares concerned with your fat redneck body out there.
Come on,
hey,
Derek.
Nobody cares if you're going to run a big radio station. Nobody cares about K-Fine. Nobody listens to K-Fine. Nobody listens to country music. All these rednecks don't listen to country music over there. No, they don't. They know better.
There's more people come to Jonesboro than anywhere. I'll tell you, they come to Jonesboro to see wrestling, Brandon Baxter, other people, because they listen to K-Fine, and that's what it's all about.
I'll tell you what, they won't be coming to Jonesboro to see Brandon because he won't be there anymore. I promise you that.
Well, okay, my turn now. I got 20 years over you. I can talk when I want. Let me tell you something. I'm the man around here that people come to see when they come to the Earl Bell Coliseum. I've been in the wrestling business for 20 years, and I am so sick and tired of all these radio station people taking up my time in my profession on my TV show, PowerPro. Let me explain something. No, let me tell you something.
I'm about tired of this. Now, I didn't come over here to be a wrestler. I came over to extend a hand of friendship. Now, but I'm telling you one thing. I'm not going to sit here and listen to a little pipsqueak like you.
I'm going to tell you just like this, pal. For years, I've been known as a guy that runs all the radio station people out of wrestling where they don't belong, okay? I can go down the line, but I don't want to. It's too long. But what about Ugly Ed Johnson? I ran him out of wrestling. I ran him off of K-Fine and out of Jonesboro.
I'm telling you right now, you ain't going to run nobody else out of radio. I'm not here to be a wrestler, but
I'll run you out of wrestling. I'll run you out this show because I'm downtown Bruno and you're not.
Hey, come on, Bruno. See, Bruno,
why don't you get in the ring?
Leave the guy alone, Bruno.
Why don't you?
I'll be there 8 o'clock Saturday night, and I'll make you eat that hat right there.
So you want to wrestle me in Jonesboro?
No, I'm not going to wrestle you. I'm going to beat you down. I'm going to take you.
Come on.
Let me get
Take him out of here. Take him out of here.
Let me get him out of here. There you go. Bruno, we got a match. See, Bruno, you just starting stuff. Get out of here. See, Bruno, hey, I'm sorry. We'll see you next week down there.
Well, there they go right there. Hey, I got as they're coming in for the match here, I got a quick correction.
Okay.
The actual date for win is going to be Thursday, June the 10th. And then at the New Daisy, it is going to be a Friday night, which will be June 11th. We'll correct those in the weeks ahead, but just wanted to mention that.
Good. Very good. Thank you. Well, we've got action in the ring right here today on the Power Hour, as if we haven't had enough action. We've had it in the ring and outside of the ring, the parking lot, back in the back of the television studios, and all over the place. But we've got the bout sign right here in the ring. There's Alan Steele, and his opponent. Referee Arbor in the ring. He's back.
Ladies and gentlemen, and now, once again,
Here's Kid Wicked. Got that Young Guns trophy in hand once again. Long time Young Guns champion. Close to the first year of existence of PowerPro Wrestling. This man was the Young Guns champion. He lost it. He got it back. Can he keep it? Well, we'll find out. He's going today against Alan Steele.
Yeah. Hey, I want to mention one thing also, Dave. I know we're at our regular time today, but we don't know how we're going to fare next week yet, do we?
Yeah, we're still at the mercy of the NBA, depending on what kind of arrangement they have as far as double headers and all of that. We won't find out till late in the week what time we're going to be on. Right. We could be on at 10, we could be on at 10:30, or we could be on at our regular time as we are today.
Hooray for 11 o'clock. But we'll see what happens, so check your local listings, and
we'll hope we'll be able to mention it for you, like on maybe on Action News 5 or something like that. Maybe,
great.
Just some special little announcement.
Let's go do it, Dave.
Yeah, he got it. Count of 3, and it's all over.
Less than 1 minute. Kid Wicked with the Wicked Trip. He gets Alan Steele the 1, 2, 3, and Kid Wicked with the big win today on the Power Hour, the Young Guns champion.
There goes Kid Wicked. He takes the Young Guns trophy with him. A nice victory here today. Here's Buddy Wayne. Buddy,
I've done a lot of thinking. I want to get Mick Tierney out here. If you can hear me back there, get out here.
You sure that's a good idea?
Well, yes, it is. I know what I'm doing. Well, I didn't just start yesterday.
Well, that's true. You've been around a long time, but I still don't think getting Tierney in well, look, and he's got Bruno with him, of all people, coming out here.
All right, let me tell you.
All right, now leave him alone.
I've got a contract right here. Randy Hales approved it. You sign it. We'll have our match.
Get this foolishness off of us.
There. It's your bloody funeral. Okay. Now you said you can beat me. Whoa. We're not through. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. I want to make this real interesting to you. You said you can beat me 10 times in 5 minutes. I want you to beat me 2 times in 5 minutes. You think you can do it?
Whatever you want.
Get a shot of this.
Twice in 5 minutes, you've got to beat Buddy. Or this is what's on the line. That's a lot of money, buddy. A lot of Ben Franklin's showing there. How much money is that?
$5,000 there. $100 bills and 50 of them. You put up $5,000, we'll have that match. If you can beat me 2 times in 5 minutes,
Yeah, you better watch Bruno. Get away from it. Matter of fact, get out of here.
Listen to me. Now, I was always taught to respect me elders, but for $5,000, I'll beat the gobshot out of my own mother.
It won't be your
now,
mother,
you're a crazy old man who obviously has not been taking his medication.
Well, hey, don't you worry about it. Don't worry about it.
You're disgusting. You got more chins than a Chinese phone book. You're so bloody disgusting.
Buddy,
let's see if we can get Kurt Angle out here, too.
Kurt Angle?
The fight is on, and it's your own funeral, son.
Because, buddy, I mean, you have been around here a long time. This is one of the toughest men in PowerPro. I think that's not a good idea, because beating him twice in 5 minutes, buddy, I don't know if this is a wise move. I think maybe Tierney might be able to do it.
Kurt, you've seen what's been going on.
We got to take a break too. I mean,
all I want to do is will you help work out with me for the next 2 or 3 weeks? The 11th of June at the Days, we'll have this match. If you can help me work out.
Buddy, it'd be my privilege to have you
work out with me, train you, get ready for this. I'll talk to the guys down at AC Fitness. We'll set something up. We only have 3 weeks, so we'll get started today.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it. Thank you, Kurt.
Well, I'm not sure 3 weeks is enough. Maybe Buddy's got something planned I don't know about, but I think this is a bad idea.
There's a bunch of Jeffersons he got there, no doubt about it.
We'll be back in a moment.
This weekend only at Graceland Dodge, it's our giant conversion van sale, introducing a whole new way to buy a conversion van. Here's how it works. Buy a Ram cargo van at MSRP, and for an additional $99, just $99, we'll make it into a conversion van with all of this equipment. You heard right. For the price of a Ram cargo van, plus just $99, get a full conversion van with all this equipment. Factory reps will be on site, and factory demos will be at special prices. Call us or come see us. Graceland Dodge, just a few minutes from everywhere.
It's the oven torch. Think of the tips.
Right, pizza boy.
Everybody in the pizza business is looking for a way to deliver oven-fresh pizza. Domino's has a better idea. The Domino's Heatwave. It's like a portable oven for the best-tasting Domino's ever. Get 2 medium 2-topping pizzas and a 2-liter bottle of Coke for $13.99.
Well, the South loves trucks, it's all there is to it. For work or play, just get out and do it.
The truck stop of the New South.
The new Dodge.
The truck stop of the New South.
Dodge Rams are overall America's most powerful line of full-size pickups, the longest lasting. And Ram quad cabs were the first to offer 4 doors. Just imagine the possibilities that opens up.
The truck stop of the New South. The truck stop of the New South.
The new Dodge.
It pays to watch Action News 5.
It's easy to win just by looking at WMC TV. Just look at me.
I made one phone call and I won $1,000. Yay!
It's easy to win with Action News 5.
All it took was a TV and one of these, and I won $1,000.
It's easy to win $1,000 with TV5.
I'm $1,000 richer, and you could be too.
Watch Action News 5 and win $1,000. 5, 6, and 10.
If you don't watch, you can't win.
Okay, back on the Power Hour, and I want to get a young man out here that has really surprised me, and I'm not happy with at all. Yeah, I'm talking about Derek King. He's got CB Wide with him as head of security, and Derek, I'm going to make this fast. I've got some comments from somebody that I know you don't care about.
What? You got comments from what?
From Brandon Baxter.
Oh, nobody cares about hearing about it.
Yeah, well.
Nobody cares. Nobody.
Well, that's your opinion, Derek. Here's Brandon. He's home in Texas. Here's some words from Brandon Baxter.
You know, I would have never imagined, and I would have never dreamed that the last shot of Brandon Baxter's career in Memphis, Tennessee would be me being carried out of the studios of TV5. That's why I'm here today. As you can tell, I told you last week, I'm coming back to Texas. Told you I wanted to come back home. That's where I'm at. I'm at my grandfather's farm for just the peace and quiet, the serenity, and knowing that I can sit back and relax and think about my career in wrestling and in PowerPro wrestling and decide if this is what I want to do. What I did, I asked Corey, I called Corey up and I asked him if he could maybe do whatever he could to get this interview played. Corey, I hope you were able to do that. And I asked him to pull whatever strings he had to pull to get Derek King and his little security guard, CB Wyatt, to the ring to listen to this. Because Derek and CB Wyatt, this is directed directly to you. You see, Derek, about a month ago, maybe 6 weeks ago, you said...
Derek screaming, cut it off. We got our lights off. This went off, and I don't know what. I'm going to step back, Dave. We've lost in the ring. It is Brandon Baxter. How about that, huh? When they see the short trip from Texas. Never say never. Brandon Baxter shows up here on the Power Hour, and out on the floor is Derek and his head of security.
You know what? As Gomer Pyle might say, surprise, surprise, surprise. Derek King, I bet I was the last person you expected to see today, and I'm here to announce a little change of plans. You know, it's booked as Derek King against Nicole Bass.
That's right.
Well, the match has been changed. It's Derek King and CB White against Nicole Bass and Brandon Baxter now.
So you're saying this Friday night, Tim McCarver Stadium at the Redbirds Rampage, you're going to team up with Nicole Bass.
And you know what? I'm sure Derek's thinking, well, I can beat up Brandon Baxter because he only has one eye. Well, Derek King, think again. The mind games continue, and I'm coming for you.
Whoa!
I'm taking him out. Derek King, you are all mine.
Brandon Baxter! What a surprise, Dave. Brandon Baxter shows up Friday night, Tim McCarver Stadium. Even more interesting now. Take a break, and we got much more still to come on the Power Hour.
Over the years, we've packed Dodge Caravan with lots of innovative features, while Caravan owners have packed it with everything else. As a result, it's risen to lofty heights as America's best-selling minivan and a Consumer's Digest Best Buy 10 years running. So to stay on top, we're offering this feature-packed Caravan for just $17,785, which makes it America's lowest-priced minivan. Climb aboard Dodge Caravan. We think you'll like it up here. See the friendly Dodge dealer near you.
How do people get into debt? Oh, there's so many ways.
The counselors at Consumer Credit Counseling Service talk about helping people get out of debt.
CCCS is a much better step than bankruptcy because we'll help educate the clients so that this doesn't happen again.
You will make one payment to us. Your creditors are on our program, and we send payments to each one of your creditors each month.
We're free, and we're here to help. If you live within your means, your whole life gets better.
This week at Just for Feet, there's a sale on all the colors of the world. Can you dig it? A rainbow of selection. The Saucony Jazz Original starting at $39.99. Whoa! See your day in shades of gray. The Reebok Classic at $39.99. Hey! For $19.99, the Spectrum of the Converse Chuck Taylors. Or at $19.99, white is nice in the K-Swiss Surf and Turf. Your colors and all the others at Just for Feet, where the 13th pair is free, dudes.
It's here. It's big. The Ford Tough Truck Stampede. Get an incredible low $259 a month lease on the tough F-150. All F-150s are priced to move during the Tough Truck Stampede. Big selection, big savings with $259 a month on America's built Ford Tough Truck F-150. But you better get to your local Ford dealer before they move them all out.
Hey, everybody's been saying, where's the king on PowerPro? Well, here I am. Bigger and badder than ever, and I'm back, baby, in a big way. I want to talk about a couple of events that are going to be taking place this week. First of all, we've all heard about the big Red Bird Rampage that's going to be out at Tim McCarver Stadium. Well, I'm going to be there, and I'm going to be taking on Meat this Friday night. I can't wait. Meat, of course, now up in the World Wrestling Federation, surrounded by PMS and all the puppies. Well, Meat, you know the king, and I know you, and I'm going to see you Friday night out at Redbird Stadium. I may just whack you right over the head with one of those baseball bats, so get ready for it. Now I want to tell you about what's going to be happening Thursday night right out on Mount Moriah. This is absolutely free at Shelby Dodge now. Shelby Dodge, 7 p.m. Thursday night. They got a big Memorial Day sale that's going to be going on all weekend long, but it's going to be kicked off Thursday night by the Shelby Dodge Ram Rumble. That's right, the Ram Rumble is going to be taking place absolutely free. Bring the family, come on out. It's going to be all kinds of stuff going on. But the main thing is going to be a PowerPro Ram Rumble at Shelby Dodge Thursday night, 7 o'clock. Listen to this. Not only are you going to see all the great PowerPro wrestlers there in action, including the King, I understand Stacy's going to be back with some puppies, and we're going to be giving away some tickets. Are you ready for this? They're going to be giving away some tickets now, Thursday night, absolutely free, no purchase necessary. Some tickets to the big WWF Raw that's already sold out down at the Pyramid for June 21st. So come on down and see us Thursday night at Shelby Dodge, right out on Mount Moriah, absolutely free. The big Ram Rumble, wrestling all over the parking lot out there. And we'll see you Thursday night, and we'll see you Friday night at Tim McCarver Stadium. The King is back.
J.R. Smooth in the ring right now. He's defending the Power Pro Championship. Kurt Angle won the right to go after that title earlier today as he won the Contender Battle Royal.
So here we go. It's the Power Pro Heavyweight title at stake. It's J.R. Smooth, the champion. defending against Kurt Angle. What a move from Angle. He flips the big guy, and I mean big when you talk about J.R. Smooth. 2 count. Kurt Angle sets him up belly to belly on J.R. Smooth. Hooks the leg of the big guy. Let's see what here's Glenn Kolka.
No. Now, we had a great championship match going here, and all of a sudden, Glenn Kolka comes in, interrupts the whole thing.
Isn't that awful?
I bet you he and J.R. Smooth got together in the back on this and said, hey, you come out and rescue me. I don't want to take a chance on losing my belt to this Kurt Angle.
Yeah, because he knows that Kurt Angle's undefeated in PowerPro.
That's exactly right.
Allen still hits the ring and knock him out. Down on the floor is the referee. Up. There's Kevin. He's up on the ring apron and out on the floor.
J.R. Smooth knocking everybody out of the ring. Here comes Kid Wicket.
He gets in. He's the only one. Nice drop kick. He's the only one that gets in there. But Smooth stops him with the drop kick.
Now it's 2 against 1 on Kid Wicket in the ring.
Man, we've had action today on the Power Hour at the triple threat hardcore match with Bulldog Reigns, Vicious Vic Grimes, Steve Bradley. How about Brandon Baxter returning to the Power Hour?
Absolutely. All of that at Redbird Rampage coming up Friday night. Another thing that slipped my mind, J.D. Drew of the St. Louis Cardinals is going to be on injury rehab. You may get to see him play in addition to the great PowerPro action coming up after the game.
Man, that's going to be great. Friday night, the Freebirds reunion. They return to Memphis. Michael Hayes, Terry Bam Bam Gordy, and they're going to face these 2 big monsters, Dave. Glenn Kolka, J.R. Smooth. We'll see if they'll be pulling all of this stuff Friday night down at Tim McCarver Stadium.
They will not. It'll be much different against the Freebirds than against Kid Wicket, who they trapped in there.
He's saying, where are the Freebirds?
If you got any guts, we'll see you Friday, May 28th, boy.
Yeah, well, they'll be there Friday night, Tim McCarver Stadium, right next to the Mid-South Coliseum down there at the fairgrounds. It's going to be a big night of Power Pro Wrestling coming up Friday night at Tim McCarver, and next Saturday, not tonight, next Saturday night in Jonesboro.
That's right, at the Earl Bell Community Center for Power Pro Wrestling. Glenn Kolka and J.R. Smooth, they can celebrate now, but come a week from now, they may have a different story after they run into Michael P.S. Hayes and Terry Bam Bam Gordy, the fabulous Freebirds at Redbird's Rampage.
They'll be singing a different tune, I bet you that, buddy.
Bet you're right. Corey and I'll be back with you next week. Watch for the time. It may be regular time. It may be early. Until then, for the Power Hour, for Corey Macklin, I'm Dave Brown. So long, everybody.